This is breaking news from 4 News Now.
Good morning for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. We're beginning the kxly+ Daily Rundown early today because we have breaking news in the Moscow murders case. Our 4 News Now's Jordan Smith is live right now outside the Latah County Courthouse. Jordan, what can you tell us? What do we know right now?
Today was the arraignment of Bryan Kohberger, a day many people have had circled on their calendars. And this is the day when a defendant would plead guilty or not guilty as the charges are read to him once again. And in this case, Bryan Kohberger standing silent, which means he did not enter a plea. His attorney said he will be standing silent. And when this happens, the judge will enter a not guilty plea on their behalf, which is exactly what happened here today. And this happened before a very full courtroom. The families of some of the victims sitting next to us here in the benches. The Gonsalves family, just a bench to my right, and you can see they did not break eye contact with Kohberger for the majority of that hearing. Locked in on them. That's something that they said during the first hearing of, we're not going to look away. And it was emotional. There were some tears. But again, it was the second time we've seen Kohberger here in court, and a lot more has transpired today as well in regards to that non-dissemination hearing.
Got it. And Jordan, we had been looking toward the preliminary hearing, which is now no longer necessary because of the grand jury indictment. So where do we go from here?
Right. So the next step in this is, of course, the gag order that's been placed on this, which is, if you hadn't been following it, very limited information has been able to be released to the public. And so essentially on June 9th, we'll hear from the Gonsalves family attorney and from the Associated Press, the media coalition, to fight this gag order, to have more information released. So that's going to be June 9th. The Gonsalves family is going to be heard at 10:30 a.m., AP later on in the day at 1:30 p.m. Again, just trying to fight to get more information released to the media.
And it's important to note that 4 News Now is also part of this media coalition working to fight against this gag order, because then no one connected to the case can speak with media. We're limited to just what the court releases through documents on their website.
Exactly right.
Got it. And Jordan, it looks like a trial date has also been set. What do we know?
Yeah, that was the other major headline here today. October 2nd is what's been penciled in here for the trial to take place here. Now, Kohberger's attorney, when asked how long they should pencil it out for, she said 4 to 6 weeks. They penciled in 6 weeks for this trial on October 2nd. Now, this also means that the prosecutors have 60 days to file a motion to seek the death penalty if they choose to do so. So in the next 60 days, we're likely going to see a lot of moving pieces moving forward with this case, particularly starting, of course, with the gag order.
And it looks like the prosecutors have also been kind of gathering a lot of tools and other prosecutors in their arsenal to sort of, it looks like they might be pointed towards the death penalty, but of course no decision has been made on that yet. So it's good to know that now there is a clock running as to when that will have to be declared. Jordan, what else are you doing out there today? Well, just kind of talk us through the environment of the courtroom today.
Well, we showed up here early this morning, and there was a line of dozens of reporters just waiting to get into the building here today. There were people that said that they got there at 6:20 in the morning, just standing, waiting for a spot to get into that courtroom. And this was a much smaller courtroom than the original one, which meant less media was allowed inside, as many benches were reserved for family and from the prosecutor's side. And so, it was really a little bit tense when Kohberger walked in. We did notice, as I said, the Gonsalves family not breaking eye contact. They were locked in the whole time. Kohberger, when he was asked questions, keeping it very short. Yes, I do. When asked if he understands the charges brought against him. So, it was kind of a lot of what we saw the first time around in the first hearing with Kohberger. But certainly a lot of eyes on this one. Journalists not really, I suppose, keeping this in the spotlight, and for good reason.
Absolutely. And to recount the charges real quick, Kohberger faces 4 felony first-degree murder charges, as well as a felony burglary. And according to the court documents, that felony burglary comes from allegedly unlawfully entering the King Road home. Jordan, thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, just another step forward in this case. And of course, we'll be keeping you updated as soon as we learn more information. The next big step, of course, June 9th. So that'll likely be the next time we'll have a major update in this case.
Absolutely. Jordan, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Talk to you later.
All right, Rob, thanks.
So, like Jordan said, we have hit a major milestone in this case. It looks like the trial date has been set for October, and there's going to be some other moving pieces along with the gag order in that time. And Jordan will have more coming up tonight at 5. Moving on to what the rest of the 4 News Now team is working on today. Natalie Grant, we're looking at a viral tweet from a local church in Spokane. The Sure Foundation Baptist Church, their preacher, Jason Grabber, was seen on video calling for the deaths of parents of transgendered children. In the video, which is rather disturbing, I'm not going to play it here because it was pretty horrendous, said that the parent should be shot in the head and strung up under bridges. This is not the first time this pastor has been in sort of viral hot water, being that just in February he called that gay people should not be breathing, let alone be allowed to donate blood, when the FDA changed the regulations on gay people being allowed to donate blood. So Natalie is reaching out to the church to see if they have further comment. In addition, she's going to be speaking with a local LGBTQ rights group about their thoughts on it as well, and she'll have more coming up. So, a little bit of a lighter story. Vanessa Perez today, she is going to be at the Carl Macy Center in East Central, where the community is being asked to be part of a mural for the next 2 Saturdays. Let's see, or this most recent Saturday and the Saturday, June 3rd. The residents are asked to come out, be a part of the mural. So what the mural is going to be is pictures of community members, and they get to talk about, share their stories about what the community means to them, about their neighborhood. It's from 12 to 3 p.m. You can have your picture taken, share your story, and get food and drinks. Peter Choi, he is highlighting our latest extreme team project, the latest Diamonds and Dreams, which is taking place at Chuck Holt Memorial Field in Rathdrum, Idaho. They're getting a new infield, a new backstop, and the construction is beginning today. So Mark Peterson's going to be out there working hard all day, and that's where the majority of the work is going to be taking place today, but reveal day is going to be on Thursday. So Peter is going to be out there speaking with the community members about why it's so important to have this baseball field renovated, and find out more. In addition, tomorrow on 4 News Now, we are working on a special reporting project. A new report was recently released by the Women Helping Women Fund, which is showing the state of girls and women in Spokane County, with some pretty eye-opening and alarming statistics as far as showing how little healthcare access, how high domestic violence is locally, and poverty rates and mental health rates. So this is going to be a team effort, and where reporters, anchors, we're all working on different aspects of this to highlight this report and show it to you, to get this information out into the community. Also try to look at solutions, and that's happening 4 News Now at 6 tomorrow. But before that happens, I will be doing a live stream interview tomorrow morning at 9:30 with the executive director of the fund, just to talk about the report, talk about some of the bigger picture things in it, and also kind of look at solutions, just what she sees on her end as the executive director of this group, and the report that they put out every couple of years to highlight this. So I will be doing that tomorrow morning at 9:30 on KXLY Plus and KXLY.com. If you have any questions that you want me to ask, feel free to send them over. You can email them to me, rking@KXLY.com. Let's close out with a look at the weather. These are going to be the highs around the region. As you can see, it's going to be cooler than it was on the weekend, where we did touch 90. There were some thunderstorm activity in some of the northern parts of the state last night. Fortunately, a system is moving those out, so we are going to have cooler but windier conditions. As we can see, the winds from around the region as well. Spokane, look at that. Could get high as 23, and Pullman 28. But fortunately, as we look ahead to the rest of the week, it's going to calm down a little bit tomorrow and start a nice little warm up. You can see there on the 7-day forecast that extreme team reveal, which will be exciting to see that new ballpark in Rathdrum. And that's what we're looking like for the rest of the week. Should be pretty nice after today, which looks like the coolest day of the week. So that's all we got for today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Be sure to download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. You can also watch these on the 4 News Now mobile app, and be sure to turn on notifications so you get the latest in breaking news in your community. So all those stories and more coming up tonight at 5, but for now live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.